Yeah, honestly, I'm really slow when it comes to doing this type of thing. I really wanted to play some Doom, but I've been having an awful lot of trouble with breathing recently. But honestly, this is comes to the point where I just thought, if I can't do that, I just thought I might show a little progress with whatever else I'm doing. This this is something. It doesn't exactly look good because there's a lack of textures. They're good textures, but it's a lack of textures. This would probably look better if I added more textures, but I have not. This is out of laziness, purely out of laziness, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, I am. I'm trying to make a game. I'm using a tutorial, but I'm trying to make a game myself. More, I guess, fantasy based. If the things I plan for it, I can't really promise because this is like the first time I'll be doing this. Also, you can probably hear the fan in the background. It's really annoying. I keep on having to fix that. It won't go away. But yeah, this is what I've been trying to do these past few days. It's obviously kind of needs some work. Some of these things I haven't textured properly, but this is like a mountain. I figured I'd put something here if I could. It and also this thing really kind of chugs down my everything. It uses up my CPU and my GPU, and I think the textures I'm using are a little bit big. I can barely move. Okay, now I was able to move. I think it has to do with something over there. There's something over there on the other side of this map that's causing things to go slow. Because every time I look over there, it's definitely not the plants. But yeah, we should be able to see over here. So there is a little bit of gravel. You can kind of see the little streaks here. But I feel like there needs to be a secondary gravel look. It's not everywhere, mind you. More along the lines down here and stuff. And then we get around here. There's a couple little texture problems that I messed up. It's looking okay. It looks a bit chaotic in some places, but you know, I guess that's how life is. Over here, there's meant to be more plants. I was planning on any more. I tried to add more plants, but it crashed. One of the reasons why I'm doing this thing so slowly is because this thing crashes. When you add too much, it's not that you add too much. Just save often. It'll crash. Just save often. Like if you get too into it without saving, the thing will crash. But I did add a bit of grass. This is supposed to be where some of the trees are. It crashed. I had so many trees. So many trees. But yeah, usually this is where the thicket of the trees go. You know, typically where the ground is a bit more soil and stuff, you know? Um, we're still missing certain plants. I want to add more flowers and grass and, you know, green, maybe not greener grass, but nicer looking grass on the outskirts of here. This little gray grass is only going to belong in there, I guess. Wee little patches. Now you can say this is going very slow. All I'm doing right now is just, you know, just showing what I'm doing these past few days. Okay, that's weird. There should be more bushes over here. And this is where I was successfully able to get trees on without crashing. It does actually look pretty good. I like it. I love the flowing trees. Look at this. The nice little bushes. The forestry here is very red. My head canyon is this is in a deserty mountain, so it's cold, but it's red. and you come out. I really like the way the sunlight works here. Yeah, I was planning on adding some more here. Maybe put a building somewhere over here, if I can. There's also another. This is basically a fishbowl. There's practically a mountain all around here, and there's just the top of a mountain. Yeah, every place has to have a mountain you can traverse, and then there will be areas around here. I didn't really make them high enough. I guess I'll put some sort of castle fort or some way for people to get in. But anyways, we'll go down here. This is the little canyon we have. I want to have water come through here. I just don't know how to do it yet. I've mostly just been trying to get the plants down. I'm thinking a different foliage down at the bottom here, because this is where water will flow a bit better. Maybe a village or two. Just gotta figure out how to use the AI. So this down here, okay, this needs to be gravel. I need to use a different type of gravel here. But this is where water should flow. And look, some ways for you to get a little bit out, but mostly, wow. I wonder if I should make that wider. No, it's a canyon. It should be really hard to traverse. And then there's just a desert here, I should say. Sand does look really nice. Look out here. A little bit sandy, desert-y feel. Then down here is just, water. Doesn't technically flow here, but if it could, it would. So we'll go through here. This is just a winding path. Wow, it's easy to get. You could get lost in this place. And an area over here which would be good for a city, to be honest. I wouldn't say this is a passion project. I spent a lot of time on this, but that's mostly because I have trouble dealing with it. And this is just the exit path. I'm going to block that. And some of these textures need to be a little bit smoothed out. You can see this. That needs to be fixed. This needs to be more rocky because that's not supposed to look like sand. I spent a bit more time on the other side, to be honest, but okay, I know for a fact I definitely turned that part into rock, so that didn't save. But, I mean, this is kind of... It's not much that I can show you guys. It's really not much. I've done my best here. Some of this area really needs to be smoothed out. Like, you can see this. This thing's freezing again. Please let me through. Thank you. Yeah, this needs to be smoothed out a little bit more. Over here is where I just smoothed it out a little bit better. It's just a lot of gravel, a little bit of the dirt and the stuff. But, I mean, this is all I can offer you guys. I don't know, I kind of like the Unreal Engine. Now, I know for a fact, a lot of people can do a lot better than I can. And that's fine. That's, not surprising. This is my first time doing this. It's just... I kind of just want to make my own game. So... what I'm trying to figure out is, like, I want... to, I guess more medieval focus is kind of what I want to do. Okay, pause. What I was trying to say is I kind of wanted to do medieval with a bit of a focus where you were a player, but you had, like, NPCs that you got to command, and you just fight an army. A small army, probably, because I'm not confident in my programming capabilities, but that's basically kind of what it is. You have a base, you build an army, you upgrade it, and you try to defeat the other guy. It's I'd like to say it's simple, but this is the first time I've ever attempted to come up with something like this, and I'm not entirely certain it will be good or functional. But that's basically the gist of what I'm trying to do. I'm only getting the assets on Unreal, to be honest, and all that. Honestly, I haven't really been able to think straight. I'm trying to talk about this thing, what I'm doing, what my plans are, but I really can't. I just can't. I haven't been able to breathe properly lately. It's so hard, and I don't know what the hell is causing that problem. But yeah, I needed to get a video, and I wanted to update on what I'm doing. Like, I have been doing this for a little bit, but I mean, it's coming along. So just tell me what you think, and tell me what I need to do. Also, I've opened up a Patreon here. This is mostly just for YouTube videos. My Streamlabs is alerting me things that have been going on. Skip frames, that's not surprising because the thing's been slow. It's fine. It should be fine. Anyway, you should see the thing on the screen for the Patreon and all that. Please leave a support, because I'm honestly, I haven't been able to visit the doctor for the past 6 months. I haven't been able to afford medicine. I just, just every little bit helps. Anything. Because I've been suffering from long COVID for like 4 years now. And every year it just gets worse. Like, in the first year when I got COVID and I got better, I was able to do push-ups. I could work at FedEx. I could do all sorts of things. And for a reason, a year later, I could not do push-ups. It's not that I couldn't do like some certain work. I could still do that, but I couldn't do push-ups. All of a sudden, I had these terrible headaches whenever I did it, and it hurt a lot. Then a bit after that, my pain just was getting worse. And all of a sudden, even without doing push-ups, just doing just about anything, I was getting like bad headaches. And usually the naproxen and stuff was helping with that. But then, like in 2023, it got so bad I had to take a different medicine, Butyl or whatever. It's the only thing that's been preventing me from like losing my mind. I had to take it like between 2 or 4 times a day, depending on the pain. And I don't know. Now it's just on and off. I would have trouble breathing, and usually that's because I have pain in my chest. For whatever reason, I breathe in deeply, and it causes like I can feel it every time I take a deep breath. It hurts. Not always a lot, but it does hurt. Sometimes it just, I unconsciously just end up not being able to breathe hard enough because it just causes so much pain. I don't know, but you won't not get anything from it. If you donate, of course, I will put your name on my Patreon. Not my. If you donate on Patreon, or if you do it on stream, on Streamlabs website. Well, that's not necessarily Patreon, but if you donate there, that will be very helpful too. But if you donate on Patreon, I will definitely put you on my list of patrons on the end of the video, or maybe at the start, depends on what type of video I'm making. And yeah, I would very much appreciate it. And in any case, I do hope you look forward to this game. You don't really have to. It's probably not going to be that good. It's going to be my first game, and it's going to be basic, but it's going to be my game, and I guess that's all that matters. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.